Hello there, field technician. If you are watching this tape, congratulations. You're still alive, conscious, and in possession of company property. It appears your Apex
field van has suffered a minor operational inconvenience.
Some would call this breaking down. Apex prefers the term unexpected team-building opportunity. First, attempt to start the van. This will run an automatic diagnostic and identify which components require replacement. Fortunately for you, Apex has determined there is a statistically acceptable chance the parts you need can be found nearby. While in the field, use W, A, S, and D on your keyboard to move. Use your mouse to look around. To jump over small obstacles, press the spacebar. If you discover an item of potential company value, pick it up by pressing Q. Some items have special functions. To use an equipped item, press E. To drop an equipped item, press F. Always remember, your inventory space is limited. Carry only what you need, what you think you need, or what Apex might later claim you should have needed. Apex is not responsible for emotional attachments formed with abandoned equipment. Now, a word about weather. Field conditions may include tornadoes, acid rain, hail, fire, downed power lines, open manhole covers, and other natural or unnatural hazards. If a tornado approaches, please remain calm. Either crouch down by pressing C or Control, or run by holding Shift. Your results may vary. Be mindful of your stamina. Apex technicians are expected to sprint efficiently, but not indefinitely. Avoid standing in acid rain. Avoid being stuck by hail. Avoid walking into fire. Avoid open manhole covers where possible. Avoid down power lines. Avoid being struck by lightning. These guidelines may seem obvious, but our legal department insisted we include them. Recover the necessary parts. Repair the van, and return safely. Your continued survival reflects positively on Apex. Good luck out there.
Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we're playing Funnel Runners. Okay, so we can watch the tutorial again. Credits. This is a really cool game. I'm looking forward to this as someone who has fortunately not directly been hit, but I have both seen tornadoes in person, heard sirens, and had one form directly over my house. So I am looking for how this feels, and based off of all the videos that I've seen, this comes pretty close. Yeah, we'll do invite only for solo gameplay. Okay, it says my microphone is accessed. Looks like we've got a pair of pliers, some tape, wrench. I don't know if I can actually pick that up. That's the thing for that. Company vault. Interview. We have that. Archive 2. Apex's 45th anniversary. Teamwork makes the dream work right there. We've got a calendar. I don't trust radio. Where is... Oh, there it is. Turn that off. Service schematics. Okay, so we have... I don't think we can, but we do see that the rain is outside. What is this? Locker? First operator, we have first ember. Catching fire for a total of 10 minutes. Reviving 25 employees with a defibrillator. Unbarring 30 with... Okay, merits. Get caught by a tornado while holding an umbrella. Hit a bullseye on the dartboard in the van. Shock your friends with a defibrillator. Avoid lightning by holding the portable conductor when hit. Change 4 tires. be revived after passing out in a game. Some of these are going to require having working on as a coworker. Do that. Closer. That was not even accurate. Okay, you did not come to watch. Do that. Let's... Okay, we did that one. Okay, here we are. Storm Crew. American Suburbs. And this is like... This just came out. So they are planning on putting out more maps. This American suburb town was once home to an ordinary families and a quiet, predictable routine. Over time, a series of unusual events began to reshape daily life, with violent storms, reoccurring tornado activity, and water contamination gradually driving residents away. As the neighborhood emptied, Apex acquired the area for research purposes, citing an interest in the region's environmental instability. Yeah, so we can do training, and then I think to get hard unlocks at level 10 and nightmare unlocks at level 20. We're going to do training to start. Let's start with a day. Fairly accurate, not quite what they sound like. Welcome to the field mission. Your vehicle is broken and there are multiple weather anomalies approaching. Escape, preferably alive, but do not forget you must fulfill your mission objectives. In need of help, check the service schematic poster. Okay. So I think I might have a little bit of time. Okay, we got the scissor jack and crowbar. And... oh, here we go. Right here. There we go. How do I get out of seats? Stand up, space. Got it. Okay, I need to change the fuses, fill the fuel tank, fill the oil reserve, and check the mission board. I did not check the mission board. We're just going to open this up. Fuses, remove blown fuses. We're just going to go ahead and do all of that. Okay, we've got those. So let's... why are there no houses here? Yeah, let's go over here. I did not read any of the notes. Just trying to go into this house. I did not see that there was... okay, so here... oh, we got a... what is this? Energy drink. Grab that. Got more tokens. Perfect. Tokens everywhere. Health pills. Is it? There's something right over. I don't need a tire. I need fuses. I've got a crowbar back in the motor oil. I need oil. I don't necessarily need that. Let's get back to the van. The tutorial level has lots of different stuff. Scissor jack right there. We have flashlight. Penguins! I believe those are Gentus. Anything? Oh, yep. I see a tornado forming right over there. It is really close. Okay, motor oil is open, coolant reserve. No, right? No, that's coolant. Never mind. Not... I fully expect to die on these things. Okay. Where... It's like it knows where I am. Close. Nope. I hit close. Okay. Oil. There it is. Okay, got that one. Fill the fuel tank. And we went to that house. Let's go to this house. It looks like we just need one bar. This is, yeah, this is gonna be... Oh, fuses. I need those. Bandage. I think we're good. More papers. Yeah, we've only got limited. You know what? I need the fuses. I'm gonna go back. Okay, I realize this is during the day. If you want to go, there's my truck. If you want to go for super realism, now I just gotta get gas. Let's try this house. Flashlight. It's getting darker. That's an energy drink, bandage. That is the sound of hail starting. Stuck. There we go. Is that... Oh, that's probably the electric conductor thing that they were talking about. We go over that way? Nope. I can hear power lines off. Right there. Just need to find gas. That was my stamina. Let's go. Did I already go in here? I might have. Maybe not, because I did not get that. Hold on. I got priorities. Gas. Okay, that is a gas tank. Battery, I'm good with. Motor oil, we've already got. Toolbox, I don't need. Right there. You always want to be on where I am as an example of where not to be, just FYI. Oh, yep. Yeah, I think we were already in this building. Got it. I just need to get back. Where is it? Right there. Where's my... Is that the part? Right there. Oh, jeez. I just need it. I just don't know where my truck is now. My truck. Right here, right here. It's right over here. Yeah, I'm honking, whatever. I did not get the mission board, but we got out of here. Success. I probably need to close the hood. I absolutely would be closing that from the window. Okay, it's right there. Let's get out. Close hood. Could that get any... Did that go? Yes. I got 2 achievements. One for successfully escaping and another one for doing it by myself. Fully admitting that that was the tutorial level. But tornadoes observed 7, storms experienced 2, field incidents 0 because and we're at to level 2. That. Oh, well, we have an auto continue. That's pretty cool. What's the report? Contract fulfilled. Incomplete mission objective penalty -50. Full crew report bonus. You know what? I survived, so therefore it doesn't matter. Crew share adjustment. Operation. This is fixing to auto continue. So yeah, you know, it would be really cool is if you could just get out and just like be able to explore the entire town. But this is kind of like the little setup thing. Okay, so we have, this is like the booth. Now I had a lot of I usually draw on my drawing tablet. Okay, there we go. We got that, and then we can go over here. Still have those two. I think, yeah, it's right here. So we can do that. Let's go to a normal. I'm gonna stick with day. Now, I will say, if you really want to have a true, authentic experience, the sky actually touches a tinge of green. And that is the weirdest, most eerie feeling to be looking out. And it is just, it's trying to describe it. It's almost kind of like not a mint green, but it's a light green. And once you see it, you can just tell. And it is completely eerie. And it's one of the times that it's like, yep, I know we have conditions right for tornado when I see that green. Okay, we're gonna do normal. And I've talked about several of my experiences with tornadoes, with having them go right over the house, having to go and duck and cover for upwards of anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour or two. Vehicle's broken, yeah, I know. That was close. I've had it closer. What do we got? Okay. Change the fuses, fill the fuel tank, fill the oil reserve. Okay, so the same thing we've got, except now we got to do it while on fire. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and open this up because we know we're gonna need that. Because if I don't make it out, well, we know that the oil reserve is here and the fuses are here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll get the flashlight. It's gonna help us see. I will absolutely ditch the flashlight if I need to. Scissor jack. Okay, but I don't have to change the tire, so I don't necessarily need that. Who has a laundry room right there? That is really aggressive lightning. I've actually... I will say I've had that. We had a tree get hit by lightning and ultimately it killed the tree, but I want those coins. What do we have? You're just watching TV. That's fine. We'll grab that for now. More coins. Great. Let's go up the stairs. Two scissor jack. How many scissor jacks does this family need? Okay, small library. Okay, what's in here? Oh, okay. What is that? Apex tokens. Yeah, we'll take those. Portable conductor. You know, that might be good to have. Let's go ahead and grab that. I can always ditch it if I need to. Med kit, I don't need. Bandages, nope, nope. There's not a lot that I'm finding. And honestly, if I go out on this level, I'm going to attribute it to the fact that I am by myself. And that's there's an umbrella. It's like, do I want the umbrella or do I want the personal conductor? I don't think the personal conductor will work if... Can we go in here? Nothing in there. Okay. Not a lot in that house. Two scissor things, though. Where is... There's the first funnel. You waiting for me to make a move? I absolutely will go make a move. That is... Okay, yeah, it's going away. Go across the street to here. Of course. I need crowbar. Okay, but what I might need is actually in here. That's a flashlight. Tokens. Aha! Fuses. I need those. Also, you want to talk about really eerie... Got stuck. You want to talk about really eerie is there can be like a sense of quiet. Nope. Okay, let's go into this house. I like that the objectives are up there on the board. I need a yeah, emergency alert. Yeah, I know. Everything's an emergency alert. That's a manhole cover. Don't want to go into that. Not having any problem finding Apex tokens. I might go... What I need is... health pills. I can just go ahead and take those. Ah, here's the... That's coolant. No, I need oil. What kind of a mechanic shop doesn't have a crowbar, doesn't have oil, and this is a gas shop, doesn't it? You'd think. I won't go too far away from my van, because then I'll never find it again. This might be the edge of the map, I'm gonna guess from that. I think this is the first, no, this is the second house. Anywhere. I need a crowbar to get into either one of these. Oh, we could go... It's right there. You can see it off in the... You can see that F5 off in the distance. Hold on. Did not see that. That was shocking. Okay. We're running over here. Please don't be... I think I lost all my stuff. This one's also... Okay, I have found a ton of houses. Okay, you know what? If I get sucked up, so be it. Where is... Do I have a map? No. Junkyard? But I think this is the first house I went into. Oh, those are energy pills. Tokens. Yeah, I think this is the first house I went into. Crowbar. Never mind. Thought there was a door there. Where's the door? Here it is. Where is my van? This is gonna be a very short trip if I don't have my van. Connection lost. It's right over the house. Tornado, this is what you're here for. Don't get too excited though. It's trying to kill you. Yep. I need that crowbar though. Empty room. Probably more closets. No roof. I think I was already in there. It's a little disorienting, actually. Hold on, do we have here? E. There we go. Toolbox. More Apex tokens. Well, where is it? It's coming. I don't even know where. I don't even know where my truck is. You'd think it'd be easier to spot with all the downed houses. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, I see it. I see it. Not in there. Okay. We've got enough time for maybe one more house. Maybe if... Where is it? There it is. Almost, almost. There it goes. Okay. Granola bar, I don't care. Sure, why not? In there, nope. I need oil and fuel, and I have a feeling that I think fuel can take up most of it. Nope. Not gonna waste time on that door. Yeah, pocket radar, it's coming. 0.5. Oh my. I am just... Okay, can we take fall damage? No. Was this one? This one was also... No, that one was the one I just looked up. Maybe it's this one. Was boarded up? Or is this the first one we went into? It's trying to run together. Yeah. I know in theory... Oh, there's the other building. Okay, so... granola bar, but I don't know. Paper, no. Coolant. I have not seen any... Yeah, and now that is the... It's coming. It's coming. You know what? If we're gonna do anything, we're gonna go out with dignity here. Where is it? This is the most southern thing. Okay. I don't know where to go, where else to go. I mean, everywhere honestly was either blocked by I needed the crowbar, which it took me way too long to find. That's not the personal radar. We'll just... Yeah, a lot of tornadoes. Hold on. Yeah. And you can actually see I've got the umbrella. I am... no. I'm got caught in the tornado while holding the umbrella. I think I got probably the big one. Yeah, it's all over. Failed to escape the city for the first time achievement. But that is what it is kind of what it sounds like. I will say the eeriest sound is actually when you hear them whirled alive, especially in the thunderstorm. And we have tornado siren practice drills every single first Wednesday of the month. So that's cool. Even though field incidents 1, yeah, let's look at the report. Missing employee penalty, but I did fulfill something, so I did at least get some. Oh, I got the mission completed bonus. So even though I lost, I still won. And I got to be level 3. So this is a really cool game. Something come up here? Archive 9. Red Mesa guarded from natural disasters. Interesting. So you get more of these. So there's 29 of these. It looks like 29 stories you can get. Or turn that off. Positive thinking. Because, and as much as I talk about tornadoes, I am still scared of them. They are a terrifying force of nature. And my drawing went away. And, but I realized something one day was that even being as scared as I am is not going to change the trajectory of the tornado, but it is going to affect my ability to handle it. And there will be plenty of time in the aftermath to deal with those feelings of panic and fear. But it does affect it, since it affects how I am going to react, though. It's kind of one of those things of you kind of train yourself to not think about it and just do, which is one reason why we have those drills and the warnings. We test the siren. Well, I say we, the municipalities, they test the sirens. In schools, we do the duck and cover tornado drills. I've worked in places, school I worked in, the building was rated up to an F3. So it could handle up to F3 winds. And I mean, at an F5, nothing's really surviving that one. But yeah, I'm not sure if I actually, because I opened the door and I got sucked out. So I don't know if that counted as the final one, or I still lost, but I won because I did level. So anyway, this is Funnel Runners, a really fun game. I have never actually been sucked into a tornado, but I can attest that it's that same feeling, that drive of, I'm not necessarily trying to repair a car to get out of there, because it is you do not want to drive in a tornado. You do not want to park under an overpass either. That is a horrible, horrible idea. You are literally sitting in a wind tunnel. You're not going to be able to hold on. All you're going to do is you're going to get sucked out and you're going to go onto the other side. And not nice things are going to be happening. So if you are in a storm, you definitely do want to be careful. This one, the lightning was also crazy, but I've also been in a few lightning storms that are like that. Not where it's catching on fire, but I did have a tree that got hit and it actually killed the tree. We spent the next day having to do cleanup because we had to chop down the branch that fell. The actual tree itself lived a little bit longer, but we ultimately did have to take the tree down because it never really recovered. It never really thrived from that. Long story short, tornadoes are dangerous, and the best option to do is to take cover. And you want to be in the lowest the lowest floor of your building with as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.